Welcome back. The volatile cattle markets continue to be a concern for producers, and it's something NCBA is working to address right here in Washington, D.C. Joining us now to talk about the efforts in this area is Sarah Calhoun. She's the manager of government affairs. Sarah, you're new on staff. Tell folks a little bit about your background and how that prepared you for this position.
Well, I grew up in a family who's been involved in the industry since, well, before I was around. I went to school and studied agricultural communications and animal science, and then after being in the workforce for a couple of years, I had an opportunity to go and work for a boutique hedging operation, and that's where I studied the Series 3 and got my trading license, and so I was managing risk for cattle producers.
You know, wherever I go, cattle markets are the first point of conversation with producers. Tell folks how NCBA has been engaged in addressing this issue.
NCBA has put together a working group with the CME, and right now we've opened a line of communication with the CFTC, which is the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, to address certain issues in regards to, right now we're reviewing the contract specifications. Another one is the mandatory price reporting process. In fact, we've got meetings up here this week in Washington, D.C., where stakeholders are coming up to address these particular concerns and about the process.
Sure.
Also, cash settlement has been an issue, and it's been a big topic of conversation, and NCBA has written a letter addressed to the CME stating our stance against cash settlement. Additionally, we've been talking about the lack of negotiated trade. In this concern particularly, the Fed Cattle Exchange has been born, and that's something that we're definitely thinking is going to be an advantageous addition to the industry, and we're definitely keeping an eye on it.
So tell folks, what is the value of producer-led groups like this CMA working group that you mentioned just a moment ago to the beef industry?
Well, we've opened up the working group to include a wide geographic range and a very diverse demographic of members, so we can make sure that every aspect of the industry is accounted for. So we've got lots of input from everybody that has a stake in this issue.
Well, I tell you what, as you know, it's a hot topic and an important issue to all of us that make our living in the cattle business. Thank you so much for all you and the rest of the team here in DC do to represent our interests.
Yes, sir. Thank you.